Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship at Stony Brook. We are located on the ancestral lands of the Settecot people. My name is Wendy Engelhardt, and I am happy to be your worship associate this morning alongside fellow worship associate Gina Talento. Thank you so much to our talented musicians for providing our music and accompanying our hymns this morning, and to our tech team for keeping us connected both in person and virtually. Our consulting minister is Reverend David Mesner, and our director of religious education is Patrick McDevitt. Whether you are here in our sanctuary or attending online, we are one congregation worshiping together. So let's all say hi and wave to those of us who are worshiping from home, there on your left. Hello, good morning. A special welcome to those who are here for the first time or still feel like you are new. We are glad that you are here and are looking forward to getting to know you. So, if you are comfortable, please raise your hand so we can welcome you. Welcome. Please plan to join us after the service for coffee and conversation. For those who are with us online, if you sign off when we finish and return to our website or newsfeed, you will find the link for joining our small group chats. Whether here or online, you will find friendly folks who can answer any questions you may have. At any time during the service, you are invited to place a pebble in the water on the side table right over there to the right of the entrance door. They symbolize a joy, a concern, a promise, or a release. This action sends ripples of your intention out into the world, connecting with the ripples of those in our community. Now, if you'd please, silence your cell phones and let us center ourselves as we enter into this sacred space of worship with the sounding of the morning bell. May the vibrations help us to release our concerns and distractions, open our hearts and our minds, and bring us fully into the present moment as we worship together.
Welcome to the space that we create together, a space for learning, a space for growing, for finding meaning that will enrich our own lives while helping and supporting one another along the way. Here, we don't all believe the same things, and that's part of the beauty of it. We come with different questions, different experiences, different hopes, and together we build something larger than any one of us could build alone. Together, we make this a sacred space, a space for safety, a space for connection, a space for renewal. We create a space that cultivates the possibility of discovering a deeper understanding of ourselves, our world, and of each other. So let's take a deep breath, settle in, and open our hearts to the wisdom that lives among us so that we may find whatever meaning resonates within as we walk forward on this path together.
have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You are capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. You don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story is far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You've got the power all in you. Whoa, whoa. Believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. You don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story is far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You've got the power all in you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We've asked Carol Castillo to light our chalice this morning. Our chalice lighting words are, "In the mystery of life about us, there is light," by George Kimmich Beach. In the mystery of life about us, there is light. It gives us a place to be, to grow, to rejoice together. It opens the pathway to love. In this place of friendship, there is freedom. Let the light we kindle go before us, strong in hope, wide in goodwill, inviting the day to come. Thank you. Please rise in body or in spirit for our first hymn, number 354, "We Laugh we cry in the gray hymnal, number 354.
Something here to Emperor penguins, masters of choosing hope. When winter descends on Antarctica, every creature flees, but the emperor penguins walk into the storm. The females lay their eggs just as the cold bites hardest, then pass them to the males, who balance each fragile life on their feet under folds of warm skin. The mothers walk away, leaving the fathers to stand in the darkness, guarding their future with nothing but their own bodies. The males huddle together, forming a living circle of warmth. They do not eat. They do not leave. They stay inside the huddle, where the interior temperature rises to a remarkable 70 degrees, summer blooming in the heart of winter. Those on the cold edges shuffle inward, while those in the warm heart of the huddle rotate outward. No one stays comfortable forever. No one suffers alone. Step by step, rotation by rotation, they share the burden, each movement a quiet act of determination and of hope. The wind howls, the ice bites, yet inside the huddle it is warm and life stirs. Tiny cracks appear in the eggs. A miracle grows, not in magic, but in endurance, cooperation, and steadfast care. When spring finally returns, the mothers come back to thriving chicks, and the fathers, exhausted, triumphant, step away to feed. Hope, these birds show us, is not about avoiding the cold. It is choosing to stand together, to rotate through hardship, and to protect what matters most, no matter how impossible a task it may seem.
Now it's time for our all ages story, and if the young and young at heart would like to join us on the rug and look at the pictures that Patrick's going to show us. Our story today is Hope is a Rainbow, written by Hoda Kotb, illustrated by Chloe Dominique. What do we hope for? What do we dream? Is it whipped cream, a cherry and purple ice cream? Do you hope to get taller, to reach that high shelf? Keep hoping. One day you'll grab it all by yourself. Do you hope for long hair that you're able to braid? Do you hope then you can yell, "Mama, look what I made"? Hope is a feeling. It's finding your smile after wearing a frown, and you realize that you can turn it around. It's solving a problem and thinking it through. Anything's possible when you believe in you. Hope is a gift. It's new friends you'll find, friends who are loving and funny and kind. It's practicing your heart out, letter by letter. You're working so hard, getting better and better. Hope is a rainbow after rain spoiled your fun. Clouds always pass, making way for the sun. Hope gives you faith that when nothing seems right, there's a giggle you'll share after having a fight. Hope is a wish it's shutting your eyes, dreaming of finding a special surprise. Hope is a promise. In the dark, there is light. Billions of stars that shine in the night. Always and forever, my wish for you. With hope in your heart, your dreams will come true.
Our meditation this morning will be a scene from J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Maureen will bring us out of our meditation with hymn number 168, One More Step in the gray hymnal. You may want to open your hymnal to that now if you're not familiar with the words. The night is heavy over the worn-torn lands of Middle-earth. Far from the safety of their home, Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee struggle onward through the bleakness of the ruined land before them. They leave behind the safety and enter dangerous territory with no guidance except Sam's determination and Frodo's burdened will. Frodo has become increasingly drained emotionally, mentally, and physically as continuous news of defeat and despair come from every corner of the world dampens his spirit. As the two friends journey towards the one place they must go, the only place where the darkness of the ring can be destroyed, Frodo's inner struggle becomes as dangerous as any physical threat they may encounter. As they pause to rest, the screeching sounds of the Nazgul are heard overhead, and the cold darkness presses in. Frodo begins to lose hope, wondering if the struggle has any meaning left at all.
I can't do this, Sam.
I know. It's all wrong. By rights, we shouldn't even be here. But we are. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out all the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folks in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. They kept going because they were holding on to something.
What are we holding on to, Sam?
That there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for.
A silence falls. The darkness breaks for a moment. Light flickers through the clouds, brief but real. Frodo takes a breath, strength returning. The two friends share a look of understanding, then turn once more toward the dark road ahead.
It is our spiritual practice to share our offering plate each week with an organization working for a more just future. For the month of December, the recipient of the social justice portion of our shared plate is the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee. The UU Service Committee is the nonprofit Unitarian Universalist organization dedicated to advancing human rights by working with international communities of grassroots partners and advocates. The work is grounded in the belief that all people have inherent dignity and worth. They partner with local groups in the United States and around the world in more than 20 countries. They focus primarily on working for migration justice, climate justice, and disaster relief, and often they work in places where larger aid agencies do not go. Their work makes a real difference in creating a better world. For those worshiping online, we need your donations too. And the link to donate is in the comments now, and also on the homepage of our website. The offering will now be gratefully received.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Every day saying, I love you.
I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than you'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you so much. Today we gather around a question, both ancient and urgent. What does it mean to choose hope? Not optimism that denies pain, or naivete that insists everything will work out simply because we desire it, but hope. Grounded, quiet, courageous. Hope is a way of living in the world when the world feels uncertain. Hope is a way of understanding ourselves when circumstances shift beneath our feet. Hope is something we can return to again and again, even if it feels fragile or far away. Across spiritual traditions and human experience, hope is not a convenience, but a calling. It beckons us towards deeper engagement, toward meaningful connection, toward a belief that our actions matter, that we matter. And so today, three voices will guide us. Each offers a facet of hope that we may carry with us. Hope as resistance, hope as relationship, hope as practice. May these reflections open our hearts, strengthen our spirits, and help us remember that even in these complicated times, hope remains possible and necessary.
Hope as resistance. When despair whispers that the world is too broken to heal, choosing hope becomes a form of defiance. Václav Havel once wrote that hope is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but the certainty that something makes sense regardless of how it turns out. This kind of hope is not shaped by guaranteed outcomes. It is grounding in meaning, purpose, and the belief that something larger is unfolding through us and beyond us. To choose hope in the midst of difficulty is to refuse the numbing force of cynicism. Cynicism insists that nothing can change. Apathy claims that nothing is worth changing. Fear convinces us that we are too small to make a difference. But hope says, you may not control the future, but you are responsible to it. The world around us brings no shortage of reasons to retreat. We witness conflict, injustice, ecological fragility, and profound loss. It can feel as though hope is a luxury we can no longer afford. But history tells another story. The abolitionists who fought for freedom when slavery seemed immovable chose hope. The suffragists who endured ridicule, imprisonment, and violence chose hope. The climate activists who plant seeds they may never see come to full growth choose hope today. Hope has always been the lifeblood of movements for justice. It is the strength of those who rebuild after devastation. It is the resilience of caregivers, educators, advocates, and healers. It is the quiet courage that allows a person to rise each morning and believe that their choices still matter. Hope does not turn away from pain. Rather, it demands we face it with honesty and still affirm that despair does not have the final word. It is the willingness to believe that repair is possible even when the path ahead appears uncertain. Across traditions, this truth resonates. The Hebrew prophets spoke of renewal rising from desolation. Buddhism teaches us that every breath is a chance to begin anew. Unitarian Universalism affirms the inherent worth and dignity of every person, a declaration that spiritual and societal transformation is always within reach. Hope as resistance is the candle that persists in the wind. It may flicker, it may waver, but it does not abandon its place in the darkness. It is the ongoing commitment to say, there is still something worth building, worth protecting, worth believing in. There is still more to come.
If the first form of hope is resistance, the second is relationship. Hope becomes deeper, steadier, more expansive when it's held together. When we feel hopeless, it is often because we feel alone. Alone with our grief, alone with our worry, alone with the weight of being human in uncertain times. But hope rarely grows in isolation. It emerges in the presence of others through connection, through care, through belonging. Think of a moment when someone saw your worth more clearly than you could. A teacher who recognized your potential. A friend who sat with you in silence when answers were nowhere to be found. A congregation that received you when you didn't know if you could be received. Often it is the steadiness of another's belief that carries us across a difficult threshold. This is the quiet gift of community. We hold hope for each other when it becomes too heavy to carry alone. Theologian Rebecca Parker describes this as the shelter of each other. It is the shelter not built from bricks or beams, but from presence and trust. It is found in every gesture of compassion, every act of solidarity, every deep listening that reaffirms you matter, you belong, you are not alone. In a culture that idolizes independence, this kind of interdependence is transformative. It teaches us that vulnerability is not weakness, but the doorway to authentic connection. It shows us that shared grief softens, shared joy expands, and shared purpose strengthens. Our UU understanding of the interdependent web reminds us that our lives are woven together, that our actions ripple outward, that our hope moves through relationships quietly, steadily, invisibly, binding our hearts to one another. When one person falters, another stands near. When one story breaks, another helps mend. When one voice trembles, another offers harmony. Hope as relationship turns isolation into belonging, despair into companionship, longing into shared purpose. It reminds us that the work of creating a better world is not solitary work. It is the work of community.
If hope is resistance and relationship, it is also a practice. We often imagine hope as a feeling that arrives on its own, but hope is also something we cultivate, something we enact through the choices we make every day. To practice hope is to embody the world we long for. It is the quiet decision to show up, to write the letter, to prepare the meal, speak the truth, volunteer our time, nurture our relationships, and light the chalice once more. Writer Adrienne Marie Brown speaks of emergent hope, hope that rises from the accumulation of small actions. These small acts become the seeds of transformation, the gestures that reshape our communities and our own inner landscapes. Spiritual traditions affirm this again and again. In Christianity, hope is nurtured through prayer, service, and steadfast commitment. In Buddhism, hope manifests through compassion and mindful presence. In humanism, hope emerges from ethical action, creativity, and imagination. Practicing hope reminds us that the future is not fixed. We participate in shaping it. Our voices matter, our commitments matter, our choices carry weight beyond what we can measure. Even when results are distant, uncertain, or unseen, our practice of hope tells us that we are part of a larger tapestry. A tapestry woven through generations of people who dared to believe in a world more just, more loving, and more whole. When we practice hope, it shifts from sentiment to embodiment. It becomes part of how we speak, how we move through struggle, how we imagine possibility. It becomes the steady rhythm that guides us toward a more compassionate world. So let us practice hope by naming truth with courage and compassion, by allowing joy and sorrow to coexist, by choosing actions, however small, that nurture dignity and healing. The world we long for will not arrive by accident. It will be created by people, imperfect, brave, sometimes unsure, who return to hope again and again.
Hope is resistance. Hope is relationship. Hope is practice. May we carry these truths gently and bravely into the days and the year ahead. May we resist the pull of despair. May we hold one another with tenderness and clarity. May we practice the small, steady acts that keep hope alive. And may we remember the words of John O'Donohue. Hope is the quiet courage of the human heart, willing to trust that there is a path, even when we cannot yet see it. Please rise in body or spirit. There is a small change to our order of service. We will be singing hymn number 95, There Is More Love Somewhere. It's in the gray hymnal.
Our chalice extinguishing words are a responsive reading titled, We Hold Hope Together. The words are in your order of service. I will read the words in regular print. Please respond with the words in bolded print. In times of uncertainty, we gather to remember that hope is not a solitary act. We can build hope together, each of us a star in our own life. When the world feels heavy, we return to community, to be lifted, to be witnessed, to be renewed. Hope does not ask us to ignore struggle. It asks us to believe that change is possible. We choose hope as a practice, align our actions, sustained by our love. Let us remember that every act of kindness is a seed of the future we long for. We plant these seeds together. May this community be a place where all are held and where hope finds room to breathe. Together we create a circle of care that renews our spirits and brightens our world. In hope, in community, in our shared commitment to compassion, we begin again. As our service concludes, let's wave and say goodbye to the folks online.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Dawn of the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. Bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.